least 15 serving and former senior military officers are being investigated over their alleged involvement in what is now known as the $2.2 billion arms scandal in Nigeria. Prominent among the lot is Alex Badeh, a retired Air Chief Marshal and the immediate past head of the Nigerian military. As Chief of Defense Staff, he oversaw Nigeria's fight against Boko Haram, and it was in the course of his assignment that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission now says he stole around $20 million, money meant for the purchase of arms to buy choice property for himself and his son. He's denied the accusation but remains remanded in prison custody pending when he meets a stringent bail condition of 2 billion naira, the equivalent of $10 million.
I think that in the circumstances, the court is acting correctly, even if the court is acting for 5 billion. Because if there's an allegation that somebody has stolen billions, that they are no longer stealing thousands or millions, it's now billions. So why shouldn't the court ask for $1 billion bail condition, or suretyship of that regard? So I think that the courts are acting correctly.
More serving and former military chiefs are expected to appear in court in the coming days. The EFCC is still putting together its case against them. Never has so many military officers been accused of massive corruption. Political analyst Liberus Oshoma says it might only be a matter of time before the anti-corruption fight blows to the corridors of former rulers of the country.
With what had happened, the president had set a new record that anybody can be tried, anybody can be brought to book, and laws must be obeyed, and the rule of law must prevail. And Nigerians are very happy about that. And then also they hope and wish for days where even former presidents also will be tried. Former vice president, former political leaders would also have their day in court, and not just have their day in court, and if found guilty, sent to jail and funds refunded.
President Muhammadu Buhari campaigned on the promise that he would root out corruption from the country. Now, few had expected the military would be affected, but it since emerged that corruption is part of the reasons Nigeria has not been able to defeat the Boko Haram insurgency. The present government now says it is more than determined to address the problem and, of course, ensure that every stolen fund is not only recovered, but that the thieves are made to face justice, no matter how highly placed they may be. Deji Badmo, CCTV, Lagos.